Hi, welcome back to Unlocking Talking with Heather and Jane. Last week we discussed how to support your child's language while doing laundry. Today we're going to talk about how to help your child understand and use language while making and eating a meal. There are many skills you could practice with your child when preparing for or participating in a meal. It does take some willingness and being okay with things getting messy as you share language around meals with your child. You can start off practicing by following directions, simple following directions game. Kids love to tell their family what to do, so they'll really like this. Start by setting the table and using what we call spatial concept words. For example, taking turns telling each other where to put items on the table. Put the fork next to the plate. Put the carrot on top of the broccoli. That's silly, but they'll get a kick out of that and they'll be learning while they're helping. You can even have them try to help you by pouring milk into their cup and even placing the napkin under the plate, which again would be silly and they'd laugh. Another thing that you can do with children around mealtime is get out some crayons and some markers and some just scraps of paper you might have around and work on print awareness. Have them try to write their name, even if it's scribbling. If they can get the first letter, they're starting to become aware of how to spell their names. They can make a place card to tell where they should sit, or even a menu itself, writing out choices of what food we're going to eat, chicken nuggets or pizza. It's all part of the process of learning language.
When we're sitting down together at the dinner table, we can help support our child's expressive language skills. One of the ways we want to do that is by expanding what they are saying. If your child is saying 2 words at a time, such as more cookie, we might encourage them to say 3 words at a time, such as I want cookie. If your child's saying 4 words, you'd encourage them to say 5. If your child is saying 20 words in a row, we might encourage turn taking. So there are different ways you can encourage your child's expressive language skills, whether they're saying 1 word at a time or 20 words at a time. One way we can do this, especially with 3-word phrases, is use our arm to help our child feel how many words they're saying. Oftentimes, I encourage families to put their arm out and have their child say 3 words at a time. I want cookie. Or we can do I see. I see carrot. Or we can do I have. On my plate, I have banana. Using our arm can help a child expand their phrases from 2 words to 3 words. You can even add that to 4. Maybe I have something on my plate like a banana. My child might say, I have banana. I could respond by saying, oh wow, you have a yellow banana. So that would expand your child's phrase by adding the color word. When we're talking about expressive language at the table, sometimes it might get boring just to talk about what food is on our plate, but we could make it into a game, like I spy. I call it the I see game. We could talk about what's on other people's plates. Ooh, I see cheese, or I see corn. If your child says, I have corn, you could say, ooh, your corn is bumpy. Maybe it's crunchy. Talking about the different flavors and textures and colors can often expand your child's language from just labeling the objects to describing them. Another activity you could do is self-talk. So this seems kind of strange when you first start doing it, but it allows your child to hear a lot of different vocabulary terms. If this is on my plate, I have a banana, a burger, and some toast. So I could say, Mommy has some toast. I have toast that's crunchy and there's some brown on it. I bet that's gonna be tasty. Oh, my burger has some stripes on it. It's brown. And you could just make comments about what's on your plate. Oftentimes, if you do that and you pause, your child may start to offer his or her own language in talking about what's on your plate or what's on their own plate. One last thing you can do is for children who are older or who have more advanced expressive language skills is to recount parts of your day while you're sitting together at the meal or talking about how the meal was prepared. For instance, we could talk about, ooh, you have cereal in your bowl. How did we make that? Ooh, first we poured the cereal in the bowl. Then we got the milk out of the fridge. The fridge keeps the milk cold. We're gonna pour the milk in, and then we need a spoon. A spoon helps us eat our cereal. When you eat your cereal, it's so crunchy. So you could offer that as language, or you could have your child tell you the parts of how you made the cereal for breakfast.
Thanks for watching Unlocking Talking with Heather and Jayne. See you again next time.